In recent times, many Nigerians have complained of being denied United States visas, even when applicants believe they satisfy required conditions to earn them the travel permit. Although the United States Embassy has denied rumors that it had placed a ban on issuing visas to Nigerians, rejection rates for Nigerians seeking U.S. visas have increased drastically, with consular officers providing little clarity on the basis for the rejection. Nigeria ranked highest in number of Africans who overstayed their U.S. visas in 2018. In May 2019, U.S. indefinitely suspended its interview waiver process for visa renewals for Nigerian applicants. Rootstv approached the U.S. Embassy in Abuja for an interview on this, but they refused the request.
With what's going on, do you think, with the Trump administration, do you think we can get back to that point where Nigerians who are going to the United States for genuine reasons could actually get visas, and not just everybody being looked at as someone who's running away from this country and could become a burden to them?
Well, here is the thing. When we talk about visa, there is a simple standard that is applied. Will the individual return? No matter the job the person has, no matter the social standing, the standard is very simple. Will this individual return back to their country of origin? So the people going to the American embassy may have good jobs, may be married, may have landed property, but consider this. They may be the point persons to go to the United States and bring their family after them to the United States. Right now, there's a certain high level of insecurity all over the country. So people are thinking and beginning to leave Nigeria. And if that is in the mindset of the person, of the US visa agent doing the interview, that this person is a security immigrant, this person is an economic immigrant, the fellow will be denied a visa. Simple. The standard here is establish what will bring you back to your country. Once you have that established, it's highly likely that you're going to get a visa.
But that's the interesting thing. Your kids should be a reason to come back to Nigeria. Your very good job should be a reason to come back to Nigeria. Aren't those concrete reasons for a visa agent to give you a visa?
A lot of immigrants have my sympathy. I speak Spanish, so I interact with a lot of Spanish-speaking immigrants from South America and from European country of Spain. And a lot of Africans as well, I interact with them. One common theme is the sacrifice parents make. They are willing to live in the United States so that their children can have a better life. And ultimately their goal is to get their wife or husband and their children back to over to the United States. We've seen families that have been separated for 8, 9, 10 years. And I've handled cases where a family has been separated for the last 12 years. And the singular goal of that wife and mother is my children to come over to the United States. If you take away that parent from the United States, you've effectively destroyed the life of the husband or wife and children in their home country, because every month, this is the sacrifice of the immigrants, every month they send over 90% of their paycheck that is left after they've paid rent to their families back home.
Wow.
So having a family, having a husband, having a job is not sufficient.
It could actually be reason for you not to come back.
Precisely.
And you know, you give us a beautiful perspective to this, and it just makes me realize that for a lot of people who want to travel to the United States for so many different reasons, it's still going to be extremely difficult to prove to the visa agent or whoever is interviewing you right there that you're going to come back. And for what is going on, you have over 95% of Nigerians who've gone to the US in the past 1 year, thereabout, not returning. Who would blame the visa agent for refusing you, even though you could be a local government chairman, a commissioner, a billionaire, quote unquote, in Nigeria? It seems everybody wants to leave.
Here is where I would point, pardon me. Rather than focus on the visa issue, Nigerians should focus on bringing people back to our country who can offer help and solutions, not just Nigerians. We're creating an environment for African Americans who always tell me I want to come and live in Nigeria and contribute. These are the most affluent, influential group of people, Africans, black people all over the world. If we can create an environment for them to come back, it will be fantastic. I'll say this. The lady with the biggest pediatric medical center in Chicago is a Nigerian, trained in Nigeria, Nigerian Medical School. The lady with the biggest psychiatric clinic in Virginia, is a Nigerian, trained, University of Calabar. We've lost that. Her daughter is now a cosmetic surgeon. Her husband is a cosmetic surgeon. See what we've lost. And they want to come back to Nigeria. The daughter visited Nigeria once and said, this is where I want to be. But the environment is not friendly.
With the new wave of deportation of Nigerians in the United States, it may seem the rejection rate for Nigerian visas could further increase. However, for people who genuinely want to relocate to the United States, what should be their game plan?
We get the impression that a lot of people living in the United States who leave Nigeria to go to the United States, their lives are better. But is it really like that?
I would advise people, if it's possible, remain in Nigeria and do the best you can. If you leave Nigeria and go to the United States, have a game plan in place. And that game plan should be get additional education. That's number one. Now, number two, if you're going to get married, be very careful who you get married to. Let it be genuine. If it's not genuine, you're going to have a problem. If you don't further your education, you're going to have a problem. The furtherance of education will move you from the level of driving taxis or being a cleaner. Not that that is bad, but generally nobody leaves Nigeria to desire to be a cleaner in a foreign country. We all leave our homes so that we can aspire to higher achievements in foreign countries.
Rootstv, Nigeria.